Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you a trick to make homemade pizza dough in less than 5 minutes. No kneading, no rising time, and as an added bonus, the trick makes the dough protein packed. The dough is soft, fluffy, and gets a great crispy crust. From complete start to finish, you should be able to get a delicious homemade pizza in around 30 minutes. I'll show you 2 different pizzas in this video, but the key is this quick dough. To make the dough, you'll need 2 cups of bread flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, or you could replace these both with 2 cups of self-rising flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and the secret ingredient, 2 cups of Greek yogurt. Along with this, around 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Then mix and knead this dough together in a stand mixer with the dough hook attachment on low speed until it all comes together into a cohesive ball. You could of course mix this by hand, but this dough can be real sticky. I find the stand mixer makes real quick work of getting this dough combined together. Now this here is enough dough to make 2 10 to 12 inch pizzas. There's no resting or rising or anything else needed for the dough. It is simply ready to divide in half and form into a pizza. Before that though, I need to show you how to bake these pizzas. I use a pizza steel, or in this case a cast iron version from Lodge. This thing works really well. I've used it multiple times now and have been very pleased with it. I'll leave a link in the description to it in case you're interested. You'll need to get this preheated in an oven set to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure you start preheating before making the dough. You'll want this to be good and hot before you start baking. Maybe allow 10 to 15 minutes of preheating at 500 degrees. Now, back to the dough. Forming this special dough is a bit unique and actually really easy. You just need to roll it out with a rolling pin. Now, if this were a normal pizza dough, this would be a no-go. But this quick Greek yogurt dough doesn't need to be stretched into shape carefully. Rolling it out will still get the dough soft and puffy-like after baking. Once the dough is rolled out into a 10 to 12 inch circle, take some cornmeal and spread an even layer onto a pizza peel. Another detail to note that since this is a sticky dough, I would highly recommend rolling the dough out on top of a silicone mat. This will help greatly with the transfer. To transfer the dough, simply pick up the whole silicone mat and carefully turn it upside down onto the pizza peel. You should then be able to peel off the mat from the top, and the pizza is ready for toppings. For this first one, my sons love pepperoni. That's their favorite. So this one is real simple, with Rayo's marinade sauce spread all over, some freshly shredded mozzarella, and of course pepperoni. Now friends, I just have to show you how I shredded this mozzarella for this. I never knew how much I needed this type of gadget. This is the KitchenAid cheese grater attachment. Simply insert into the KitchenAid, add the desired grater, turn the mixer on to get things spinning, add cheese chunks into the top and press down with the plunger. And just like that, out comes shredded cheese. No more sore wrists or messy counters or me accidentally nicking my fingers on the slicers when I'm not paying attention. Also, it's so much faster and real easy to clean. This attachment surprised me. I didn't know I would enjoy it this much. I just had to share. Sometimes it's the little things in life. Now when the pizza is all topped to your liking, it's time to bake. Carefully take the pizza and transfer it onto the hot steel or iron. This will take around 8 to 10 minutes to bake. Once the crust and cheese are looking golden brown, it's ready to carefully take out of the oven and admire.
Yeah.
You see pizza, Connor?
Ooh.
Ooh, pizza! Well, it's very hot. Very hot. Very hot. You gotta let it cool. Ooh. It's pizza. This pizza is quite exceptional for so many reasons. It's fast, it's got some extra protein, it's fluffy, it's crispy on the edges. It sure checks a lot of boxes for things I like in a recipe. Is it the exact same as a yeast dough that rests for 2 days? Of course not, but it sure has a lot of benefits to be a real contender in the world of pizza dough recipes. Now for the second pizza, I wanted to show you a fun one. This here is a pickle pizza. We have a local pizza shop that has something like this, and never had I ever thought pickles could belong in a pizza. But sure enough, it works. It's kind of like the enjoyment of dipping fried pickles into ranch, but in pizza form. To make this pickle pizza, it starts with a garlic cheese spread. This replaces the typical tomato base sauce. To make the cheese spread, combine around half a cup of cottage cheese and a 1/4 cup of cream cheese. Beat this with a hand mixer to combine and then add 2 cloves of garlic, minced or pressed through a garlic press. Also add in some fresh dill, salt, and freshly grinded black pepper to taste. By the way, this cream cheese spread is excellent for dipping things like breadsticks or the pizza crusts into, so if you make some extra, be sure to keep it on hand for later. Same as before, roll out the dough to 10 to 12 inches and place the dough onto the cornmeal dusted pizza peel. Instead of the tomato sauce, spread on the garlic cheese all over in however thick a layer you like. Add a layer of freshly grated mozzarella on top, and then top that with, you guessed it, pickles. I diced up some dill pickles to sprinkle all over, as well as some bigger pickle circles here and there. Same again as before, bake this pizza for around 8 to 10 minutes until nice and golden brown. For the finishing touch, sprinkle on some dill to garnish all over the pizza. This pickle pizza is pretty great. Give it a try if you're skeptical. I'm pretty sure it'll surprise you. And now you know how to make some quick homemade pizzas yourself. I really hope you can use this Greek yogurt pizza dough recipe and make some fun pizzas. Top them with whatever you like. Get creative. The sky is the limit.
Pizza. Pizza, pizza.
As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please consider leaving a like to this video. Also, subscribe if you like pizza. I plan on sharing more pizza recipes in the future, so stay tuned. Thanks again. See you next time.